Hello, I'm Stephen Durham with Plymouth State Broadcasting. Joining me today is head coach of the Plymouth State women's ice hockey team, Coach Mykul Haun. Thank you for joining me today, Coach.
Thanks for having me here, Stephen.
Tough weekend last weekend against number 1 Norwich and Castleton, but a really close game with Norwich last week, only giving up 2 goals. What can be taken away from that game going into these final 2 games and into the playoffs?
Yeah, it was definitely a tough weekend in terms of wins and losses, but I think our quality of hockey was very good. Obviously playing against Norwich, number 1 ranked team in the nation. We had the matchups that we wanted, and I got the players out that we wanted, but we also wanted that game. We wanted to win that game. We wanted to show everybody where our program has been going, and that, it's a single game, and you could win that if a team maybe comes out a little sleepy and ill-prepared, which they didn't. We just happened to play very hard that day, a very quality team that we played against there, but I think our team really stepped up its game and really showed where our program is going right now. And, against Castleton, I felt we were a little bit flat, to be honest with you. It did take a lot out of us. I had to kind of go back-to-back with some shifts on Friday, which always isn't good for a Saturday game. And, some of our players, especially the penalties that we ended up taking in that Norwich game, some of my top players are also my top penalty killers, so they're getting, double, triple shifted sometimes, and it's hard to recover. And but I think all in all, it was a very quality weekend for us. Obviously, we wanted to win both games. We ended up losing both, but I think we took a big message out of there that we're ready to play and ready to be a top player in this league as well.
With this weekend ahead, very 2 big games against Salve Regina and UMass Boston. These teams, from looking at stats, they like to give up the early goals in the first period. What can you do to tell the girls to come out flying on the ice, to get the early shots going, and try to get some momentum rolling early in these games?
We really worked on shooting a lot. I think we sometimes have a tendency when you get tired in games to try to carry the puck too much. And when we're coming across the line, and UMass and Salve both have good goaltenders, just like everybody else in our league. And I think if we can increase our quality of shots and opportunities, thus we'll probably increase our scoring chances. And I think in the league, I think we're about 36 a game on average for league play. I'd like to get that above 40, 45, and that way we can have a higher percentage of scoring goals. But really comes down to our prep. We get the match this weekend because we are a home team as well, so I do match a lot. So certain lines will be going against other certain lines on the opposing team, but really just trying to create opportunities by shooting and driving the net and just kind of getting that hard work in there.
It's that time of year of the season where the seniors eventually have to say goodbye to playing here at Plymouth State. What is your plan for the Plymouth State seniors for the women's ice hockey team?
It's going to be tough. I mean, it's this is my second year here, so when I came in last year, they were juniors, and so for me, it's going to be 2 years with this group at least, and we have a great group this year. Our seniors are quality people, quality academics, and making sure that I really try to take care of them as much as we can, and do the small things. We are going to have a ceremony in the locker room after the game with the parents and the families. A small ceremony for that. We actually do a team banquet later in the springtime that we'll do some more stuff for them as well. And but we wanted to invite the parents into the locker room and the families because they always get to watch the games, but they never come in the locker room and they never get to see what we do in there and how tight we are as a group and a family. And we want to invite them in. We'll do a small ceremony with some things that we came up for them, and keep it going. But I'm really excited to see our senior group going and moving on and looking forward to seeing how they produce in their lives and obviously coming back and giving back to Plymouth as well.
Well, thank you very much, Coach. Good luck this weekend in your games.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it, Stephen.